Good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with Matt, the mortgage guy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Mike. How you doing?
I'm doing well. So you're a numbers guy, obviously in the mortgage business, very comfortable with math. So I wanted to show you a spreadsheet that I have built that I am using personally to say how much real estate do I need to buy next year? Because I expect to have some income. I am a real estate professional. So I would like to write it all off and owe the IRS zero. I was hoping you could look at it, poke at it, ask me some questions. You ready?
Sure. Yeah. Let's check a look.
All right. So let me just bring it up here. Let me know when you can see it. Hopefully you can see it.
All right.
So you can see it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let me just kind of walk through. Basically, what I'm going to put in here is I'm going to eventually put in the expected income, but it's just basically a math formula. And it tells me what I need to buy in row 9. And again, this is all built on cost segregation and bonus depreciation, which we have thanks to the Jobs Act that we still have in 2022, and it starts to back out after that. And again, if you are a high income W-2 earner, talk to your accountant because you can only write off passive income, not active. I happen to be a real estate professional, so I can write it all off.
Lucky duck.
Lucky duck. So here we go. So basically, I'm going to put a number in here and it will do the math for me. But let's just show what happens. So first and foremost, my tax rate, I'm going to assume is 30%. Again, this is federal. That's going to tell me how much tax credit I need, right? Because when you get a tax credit, it's, hey, you write off 100 grand, but that's not how much you get from the IRS. It's that times your tax rate.
Right.
Then what's going to happen is I need to back out my estimated bonus depreciation, because again, what will happen normally in a residential property is you write it off straight line, 28 and a half years. It's very boring, but because of cost segregation and bonus depreciation, I can take everything that's 3, 7, or 15 and shove that into the first year. Roughly speaking, that's about 27% of a house, a duplex, a quad, something of that nature. So that's going to give me my total depreciation that I need. And then I need to back out land value, because again, something you will see in real estate is you don't depreciate land. So you buy a 100K building, you're only going to depreciate 75, not the land. The land stays there at 25,000. That all makes sense to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's just have some fun with this. Let's say I plan to make $75,000 next year. I'll put in my real number in a minute, but I just want to just show people what happens. So if I was going to make $75,000 next year and my tax rate was 30%, I would need to have a tax credit of $250,000. Then if I take that against a 27% estimated depreciation, I need to have a total depreciation of $925,000. And then if I back out the land, I need to purchase 1.234. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, look at how'd you do that?
I had no idea that was going to happen. That is hilarious. That is so funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's funny. So again, so in this example, if I wanted to legally have zero taxes owed on $75,000 of income, I would have to buy 1.23, whatever. You see the number. I'm not going to say it.
Right.
So, okay. So that's pretty cool, right? So again, you can adjust all of this, because if you're at 75 grand, your tax rate's probably more like, I don't know, 15%, maybe 18%. I don't know. Let's see. So in that case, if the tax rate goes down, you'd have to buy $2 million. But
holy guacamole.
Yeah. So let's go back to 30%. So let's just say I plan to make $300,000 next year, and I want to owe the federal income tax zero. So this is my plan. This is what I need to do. This is going to be interesting.
A lot of
my God.
I was going to say, when you 4x 1.25 million, in my head, I did some quick math. So this is going to be about 5 million.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. 4 times, right? Yeah, good call. Yeah. So yeah, I need to buy almost $5 million in real estate if I want to write this off. So if I want to have a lower income year, let's do 200,000. Again, you can adjust all of these, right? 200,000. Wow. So I need to buy $3.3 million in real estate, somewhere between $3 and $5 million next year, in order to pay zero IRS tax.
You got a lot of listeners in California. Sure, a lot of them are in markets you're buying. So this is a call to you guys.
Yeah, I need to buy some stuff.
Find Mike some deals in 2022.
Yeah, seller financing would be great. I'd love to buy another portfolio and knock this off. I'd love to buy one portfolio for $5 million.
Yeah. And awesome. I mean, I think too that there's going to be folks out there. I talk to people all the time. So I'm talking to real estate investors every day. And, there's people, for whatever reason, they're older, they're selling and they're going to put it all into one building that's less headache for them. Whatever they're doing, like there is going to be sales.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm interested to look at some of that stuff too, because I thought about 1031ing some of the stuff that, you know, one investor might have spent 30 years acquiring 27 single family. And they're saying, you know what, I'm going to move to Tennessee. I want to sell these 27 as a package. I'm going to take that money in 1031 and buy one office building out near where I'm at and let one person manage it. And it's just going to free my mind.
Triple net. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's people that, like, you know, if they're getting 14% and they're going to get 9%, but it's easier and it's peace of mind stress, for them, then they're going to do things like that. And so who did I talk to recently that's buying a big portfolio of single families? I can't remember. But you know Tommy Christie, who's
I know the name. Yeah.
He was actually on Bigger Pockets recently talking about his days of buying for whatever hedge fund he was buying for. But I remember when I met him in Sacramento at a real estate investment, you know, conference, for his stuff too, like finding these portfolio loans. He had some connections. I got to find some good ones I can refer to. Because for a guy like you who, you know, isn't going to go out and get conventional financing.
Yeah, I can't come to you, man. Sorry.
I'll tell you to fly a kite. We don't want to spend the next 77 hours, you know, putting together a file for you, even if you could.
Yeah, that would be not profitable.
Right. Yeah. I'd make about 57 cents per hour.
Negative, probably. Yeah, negative.
Based on the hours spent on that file.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So again, I just wanted to run this. That kind of makes sense, right? Again, as long as again, those ratios have to hold, which again, I talked with my CPA about, they're close, right? We're all estimating, but basically given cost segregation, bonus depreciation, the fact that I'm an active real estate investor, the fact that I don't have a W-2, I know exactly how much I have to buy to pay zero to the IRS. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. And remind me too, because I think the audience will probably be curious too. Active real estate investor, you know, you've got to have a certain number of hours that are dedicated to, you know, real estate investing activities. I forgot.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's 2,000 hours. Yeah, it has to be your main source of income as well. Right.
Yeah, your main source of income and 2,000 hours, and so on your tax return, you know, that's
your
job, which in your case,
pretty easy to prove, given I only have rentals and houses. I don't do anything else.
I think you can prove it. For sure.
Exactly. Well, dude, this is fun. Thank you for doing that with me. There's, you know, some people are very numbers oriented, others aren't. So I wanted to look that over with you. So I appreciate you giving me some time.
Yeah, for sure. If I come across any deals, I'll ping you.
Let me know. Yeah. And again, how do you want people to reach out to you?
Greatmortgagebroker.com. If you want to talk about, you know, your future plans for your future portfolio, getting pre-approved for a single family, refinancing a property, we're always going to give you honest advice. So greatmortgagebroker.com. We'll be in contact.
And you have a great YouTube channel. When do you go live?
Every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
That's awesome.
And then I'm doing 2 videos a week, and there's something like 550 videos archived. So a lot of times people will say, oh, hey, what about, you know, this subject or that subject? If you go to my channel or you type in Matt the Mortgage Guy escrow account, Matt the Mortgage Guy paying points, Matt the Mortgage Guy how to find the best lender, Matt, you know, there's a chance that if it's a mortgage related topic, I've probably made a video on it. If I haven't, then ping me and say, hey, Matt, why haven't you made a video about this? And if it's a good subject, I'm always looking for new things to record and talk about. But
that's awesome.
You know, trying to make it relevant for whatever's going on right now, whatever can help people.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you for all you're doing. Thank you for helping the one rental at a time community. They all love working with you. Even the ones that call you and just say, is this about right? And you say yes, and they close with someone else. So I just want to let you know, I appreciate everything you do, and you're really saving some people. So thank you.
Thanks for saying that, man. I thoroughly enjoy it. And like you said, it's a community. That's the cool part about it. You know, it's everybody's rooting for each other.
Yeah. Their wins are not our losses. That's exactly right.
Sure.
Thanks, buddy. Mm-hmm.